Sometimes you need a change of pace. Sometimes you need to challenge yourself. Maybe it's playing Monster Hunter Roulette. Maybe it's playing spin-off games. Maybe it's just taking a break from the series altogether. Or maybe all you need is a new way of playing. I present to you the wheel. This is the Logitech G920, a racing wheel for both Xbox One and PC, featuring dual motor force feedback, durable stainless steel pedals that are entirely too hard to press, and a beautiful, hand-stitched leather wheel. The G920 is undoubtedly the definitive racing wheel for compatible games on the Xbox One and PC. Wait, what? Racing? What are we going to do with a racing wheel? This is only officially supported on certain racing games. Not that many, mind you. And Monster Hunter, you can't play Monster Hunter with a wheel. Let's check with Monster Hunter Online. See? No response at all. What are we going to do with a wheel?
Well, the interesting thing is that
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Well, now just hold on a second. Perhaps there is a way to get this to work in Monster Hunter Online, at least. We know Monster Hunter Online is controller compatible, and it's on the PC. I mean, I usually play with an Xbox One controller after all, so what if we kind of, finagle some software into emulating the wheel as an Xbox controller? Let's see what happens after we try that. And it works! There's certainly something here. Okay, so let's keep tinkering with the software and just kind of see what we can do. Are you ready? This is it. This is the premier way to play Monster Hunter on any console. Using this method, you will elevate your gameplay with hairpin turns, dangerously close calls, feeling the wind in your hair as you drift behind a Raytheon. It's unmistakable. I never knew I could want something like this. Forget Monster Hunter World. This is Monster Hunter Wheel Edition. All jokes aside, this is just, it's not very practical, I'd say. Just the fact that this game requires full 360-degree movement and having a device that only turns in two directions kind of presents some problems here. To counteract this, I'm using the pedals as a substitute for moving my hunter around. It doesn't actually work that well, though. Pressing them down makes my hunter go forward, and letting them go makes my hunter run towards the camera. It'd be better if I could have the clutch go backwards, but I don't think that's possible with this software. In fact, I can't assign any actions to any button. It's kind of weird. Perhaps I'm missing something, and perhaps I have to do something in-game. But, we can work like this. We can move, and therefore, we can kill monsters. We got this. So movement is through the pedals and the wheels. I have a sprint and center camera attached to these buttons behind the wheel. And then the face buttons are all just an amalgamation of everything else. I would have loved to have the shifter control the camera or items, and then have my blinkers be attack, kind of use the pedals for something else. Maybe have one of the pedals be sprint. But regardless, we're playing with a wheel. I mean, what more do you want? Mission accomplished, right? Well, what if we try it with an emulator and play some actual mainline Monster Hunter games? I have a program here called PPSSPP and Monster Hunter Portable Third here, translated into English. Now, this was a surprise to me because this software actually natively detects my G920 and lets me assign my own control, so I didn't have to use any stupid third-party software that's basically broken. And you know what that means? Everything is working pretty well. And after about 45 minutes of just completely fumbling around and tripping over my own feet, I could kind of walk. Sort of. Although I gotta say, in general, that there's just a huge problem with this whole idea. So, how do I put this? It's not fun. Don't get me wrong, the PSP has way less buttons than MHO, so Portable Third is technically playable on a wheel through emulation, but it's just so imprecise, and MHO was the same way. It was just so imprecise that I don't know how you'd ever actually survive a battle. I mean, I had enough trouble against these Jaggies. They were running around in circles, and I just had so much trouble hitting them because it's hard to control your hunter. And all in all, I just can't find a great way to remap the controls. That's basically the deal breaker. Although this was interesting, and you know how some people can beat Dark Souls with weird-ass controllers like the DK Bongos or Guitar Hero controllers or bananas or whatever, but I thought that maybe Monster Hunter could be adapted to this, but I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical. For now, though, I figure I should probably just stick to racing games with the wheel, because the wheel is actually really awesome for games like Dirt and even some of those old arcade games. The only thing is it's just absurdly expensive, so you really need to love racing games or else it's just gonna sit in your closet like mine does. So next up on our list is to play Monster Hunter with the DK drums. That's probably not gonna happen, but I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did filming it, and I really like doing these offbeat videos once in a while, just to, you know, let me know what you thought of it in the comments, and share this with your friends if you enjoyed it. Also, please consider subscribing or directly supporting the channel through Patreon or through Twitch subscriptions. I can't talk. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. See ya!